So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video today. Bear with me because I sound like I'm dying. My voice is all over the place. The girlfriend's give me something. How dare she? But anyway, we've got a nice shot there of Ollie Bear as well, sleeping away in the background. But we're going to be talking about eFootball 2022 because there's a new campaign out. I know. Who's really playing it, right? But still, I will keep you guys up to date. Then we're going to be looking at goals because their website has been updated with some actual content now. Now, there's no gameplay still. This game is probably the older of the four games we have. We got FIFA, we got eFootball, obviously we've got UFL, which is going to come out probably before, and then we've got goals. So, before we dive into that, a quick thing to take note of. I put out, I'm going to actually refresh this real quick, because you guys are loving this, obviously. 50-50 right now on the votes. 1,000 votes, we're on 50-50%. It's going to be between Wolves and West Ham with the Master League, folks. Now, it's going to start next week. I'm not around Christmas Day, of course. Neither are you guys. That makes sense. Neither are you guys. And then Boxing Day, I'm out and about. So next week, we will get Master League officially underway. I really don't need the update for Virtual Red because I'm using POG Champion stuff, so we should be good to go. So please go and leave a comment and vote. I am going to be reading the comments as well because I feel like people that comment generally justify more worthy of actually watching the content as opposed to just clicking a button and voting. So I don't mind who I play with, Wolves or West Ham. They're both intriguing. They're both, looking for the European success. So go and vote and do that. Right, let's dive over now to a bit of eFootball news. All right, folks, so we've got pre-season match campaign volume uno. That's right. It says, thanks for playing eFootball 2022. Well, the bare select few. But basically, participate in eligible events during the campaign period, and you can receive rewards after the big update goes live, according to the number of matches you've played and the goals you've scored. Apart from the opportunity to sign the legendary player Raul, what a beast, you'll also be able to earn some handy items such as level training programs that will help you develop your players, as well as GP for you to sign players to the team. All right. So the details are as follows. When you participate in online PvP matches during the campaign period, the number of matches you played and the number of goals you scored will be tallied. So it doesn't matter if you lose, folks. It's all about banging in the goals. This is going to happen from the 23rd of December, which is obviously now, all the way up until the 20th of January. Okay, I got confused there because I'm in American time zones, and in America they do the date and that all backwards. So yeah, schedule details right there for you. I'm not going to worry about that, but these are the targets and the rewards. So basically, the one match, you're going to get 1,000 training programs times 1. You're going to keep getting 1,000 all the way up until 10 matches. Then you'll start accumulating 4,000 XP. Experience points. 30 matches, you're going to crank that up to 10,000 training programs as well and experience points. And then after 40 matches is when you get the legendary Raul. So you want to play 40 matches of eFootball. I don't think I can do that. I really don't think I could sit there and play 40 matches. And then you can go all the way up to 100. That's going to get you 10,000 extra experience points and then more training programs. So obviously, folks, the more you play, the more you're going to get out of it. There are the target and the rewards. You can score up to 50 goals. We'll get you 30,000 GP. So you could accumulate quite a lot of GP. I don't know the maths, and I'm not going to do it right now. But you've got a lot there. So yes. Now, there's also this. I'm going to blow it up for you. So there it is. Get rewards for playing matches. Simple as that. There he is. That is the Raul you're going to get. He is a second striker rated 87 overall. Not too shabby. I think that might be a little bit low, to be fair. Was he a second striker? I know Raul liked to drop off a little bit, but I probably would have just put him as a centre forward, to be fair. Give him about a 91, 92, make him worthwhile. Honestly, make him really worthwhile, and that's going to make people want to play the game a little bit more. So there's all the information. Let's have a look at the level training program, if it gives you any more information about that. It does state how to develop players. Trending players are versions of players who have put in excellent performances on a particular week and have had their stats boosted to reflect their performance. This type of player is perfect for immediate inclusion on your team sheet, but can't be developed further. So yeah, that's kind of the gist about that. An item used to level up the players. Moreover, additional training programs will be introduced in the future. I mean, honestly, folks, it all sounds great and a little bit confusing, but we really need to get there and actually play it. I mean, this is the problem with eFootball. They're giving us all this information, but we have nothing to show for it. You know, you can't really do anything online. There is nothing right now. I know they're taking their time or whatever they're doing, and they've postponed it till spring, but unless they actually put something out worthwhile to play, all this content is redundant and no one gives a monkey's about it. So there we go. Anyway, that's all the information. Sorry, my voice is up and down. I'm struggling here. But let's move on to have a look at some goals. All right, so here we are. Look at this sexy website. I have to say, it looks quite tasty. They've got this little... this is actually my mouse cursor. And as you can see, as you move the mouse cursor, it asks you if you want to play the trailer. So I'm going to play that real quick. There really isn't really much... to talk about. They show, you know, pretty much this is all you're going to get. It says free to play, cross-play, play together on any platform. There's just a woman in the background talking, so it's not really relevant with the audio. Play and earn. We value something, your team. Esports ready, easy to learn, and a lifetime to master. You've got multiplayer first, fun and rewarding. What else do we have? Not a lot. That was really it. It was about 58 seconds long, and then it just had the goals. So I'm hoping at some point we'll get some gameplay. I mean, obviously you will get some gameplay. The question is when. And there we go. So I hadn't seen this before, so I don't know if they're really promoting it a whole lot. Probably not. And that is pretty much it, folks, in a nutshell. Now, the whole consensus of this game does seem to be the fact that it's all about earning stuff, but you're not going to be using your own kind of money. So don't think of it as like DLC or Call of Duty where you can buy season passes. It's not like that. It's pretty much you're going to be earning stuff and then using that stuff to earn other stuff. I really don't know the whole premise of this because they haven't shown us anything. And if we kind of go through the website, recognizing there wasn't a fast-paced, competitive, multiplayer-focused football game on the market, we decided to change that, bridging the gap between the real world and the digital. We're building something that is more than a game. Now, the thing you got to take note of there is there wasn't a fast-paced, competitive, multiplayer-focused football game. So this is not going to be realism, okay? If you want a realistic football game, this isn't going to be the one for you, which is why I've kind of put this on the back burner for myself. UFL will probably be more the way to go, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm still going to try it, and of course, we'll give it a bash, as we love to do. Every asset will be fully owned by the player. This is what I talk about, like earning stuff, and can be traded freely on an open marketplace. The choice will be easy when comparing goals to other football games. Experience better gameplay and get rewarded for your time, play, and earn. All right, folks, that's the consensus they're going for. Now, as you scroll down, they show you a couple of things of boots, which I think is kind of cool. You've got the Goals Shoe DFLT, you've got the Goals Shoe Gold, and then there's the Goals Shoe Silver. I don't know what these mean. This is maybe stuff that you can earn. I don't know how it works. I don't know if you get different boots and then those boots turn into like more stats. I don't know. We'll see as time evolves. And then that was pretty much the website. Now, there are a few articles. I'm not going to go into these in too much detail because, honestly, it all just sounds a little bit like gibberish to me right now because I'm not, like I said, there's no gameplay. There's nothing visually to see. So they kind of talk about, like, making the perfect football game. This is actually done by Kurt, who's a game designer now. I think he's the old FIFA man. Was he a pro at one point? I think so. And then, yeah, I'm really not going to touch upon this too much because, as I said, I read this, but I'm not getting much out of it. I mean, if we go down to here, with regards to the direct gameplay features such as shooting, passing, crossing, and heading, we aim to find the perfect balance between assisted, semi-assisted, and manual. Shooting inside the box will be fully assisted, as the skill gap would come in creating the opportunity, as well as choosing what type of shot to go with. Heading and short passes will most likely be assisted, whereas long shots, crossing, and long passing will be more manual. Of course, we will always listen to feedback, so please feel free to let us know your thoughts. Well, we can't really give you our thoughts until we play the game and we can see what's going to happen. So that's the idea that they're going for. Quite interesting that it's not really a set control scheme. It's assisted in certain areas of the pitch and manual in the other areas of the pitch. When it comes to game modes, our mission is to ensure that all modes will have the perfect balance of fun, engaging, competitive, and rewarding in order to enhance the social aspect of the game. We will also provide you with the ability to play across a variety of options ranging from solo 1v1 to co-op 2v2, 3v3, to even more, or to even controlling only one player, like Become a Legend, and diving into our 5-a-side and 11v11 modes. Oh, they've got 5-a-side. Honestly, I think 5-a-side would probably suit it much better because 5-a-side is a lot more faster tempo. I mean, 5-a-side is, I've tried it before, well, I have played 6, 7-a-side, and honestly, I'm more knackered playing that than playing, obviously, an 11v11 because you're holding positions a lot more. My dream of finding the perfect football game may always have been an unrealistic pipe dream, but with a game that is being built from scratch together with the community, this is the best chance we're ever gonna get. Thanks to goals, football fans may once again begin to dream. And that was by Kurt, so there we have it. If you want to read the full article, go ahead. I'll leave the links all in the description, but honestly, a lot of this was just kind of building up to what they were saying. That information I gave you is pretty much the gist of it. And then other than that, there was this other article talking about own your time. Once again, it's just a lot of talking about... they were talking about revenue here and how a Pokemon title was earned up to 800 million in Q3 of 2021 alone because of like this blockchains they're talking about, which is pretty much, folks, this NFTs, which is non-fungible tokens. The rightful owners of all digital assets can always be verified due to the possibility to backtrack. See, this type of stuff I don't really know about. So if you guys know about blockchains, NFTs, leave a comment, like kind of explaining it a little bit better, because until I see it visually in my face, you know, it's hard to kind of understand it. But that's pretty much it, folks, in a nutshell. Head over, check it out, give it a bash. I'll keep you guys up to date with all the latest stuff. But the website looks tasty, I have to say. They've made the grass red, which is quite interesting. I've never seen red grass before. But apart from that, yeah, there we have it. Anyway, we're going to be back next week, folks. Next week, Master League begins. Go and vote. Go and vote right now. Is it Wolves? Is it West Ham? I'm not necessarily going to pick the team with the most percentage. I will read the comments and get a flavor for what you guys would rather have. But either team's going to be good fun. So look forward to it. But until next time, subscribe for more and take care.